Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls over the age of 18, welcome to the 1 year recap and plans for season two. Yes, guys, yeah, 1 year, can't believe it. 1 year is done. This was just a hobby. I never thought anybody would view it, let alone anybody subscribe. And yeah, so just did it as a hobby, just to throw a couple out there, and it turned into something a lot more than I expected. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do it here on this video here is we're going to go ahead and review some of my year one stats and then plans for the next year, this coming year. I'm dubbing that as season two. So it's going to be season two of Pounds Firearms is what's coming next here. So yeah, let's dive right into YouTube. So we'll start with the YouTube stats. So the lifetime of the channel. So the first year, I picked up 691 subscribers. That's pretty phenomenal. I remember when I got my first three, I was so happy. I had you know, took a screenshot, sent it over to my wife, like, hey wife, man, look at this. Three people actually care about what I'm saying. And yeah, here we are. A year later, 691. That's impressive. Not only did I get 691 subscribers, somehow people watched 5,400, so 5,400 hours of my videos. 5,400 hours. I don't know what that translates to months or years or whatever, but it sure sounds like a lot. 5,400 hours of just watching my videos. That's pretty cool. um, with those 5,400 video or 5,400 hours, there was 227,000 views. Wow. I don't even know how to describe that. 227,000 views for me. That's impressive. That's cool. There's no way I ever would have thought 227,000 people wanted to watch my videos. That's impressive. Yeah, so those are the bulk stats here from YouTube. So every one of those stats, thank you to everybody out there. Even if you didn't subscribe, 227,000 views. I mean, some people are watching even though they didn't subscribe. So thank you all because this turned out to be a pretty fun hobby. I never thought I was going to turn into this. So thank you. So what we'll go ahead and do here is we'll go ahead and go over the top 10 videos. I don't know what it is, 150 videos. A lot of them are just tests because I don't have a video editing background. Um, being new to YouTube, trying to be a creator, however you call those guys. I don't know a lot about it. I don't have a camera guy. I don't show my face. I don't do any of that funny stuff there. So I did a lot of trial and error. So I just, you know, made a bunch and stuck it on the wall and see what it turned into. So yeah, so after 150 videos, plus or minus, here's my top 10. So we'll start at the number one video. Actually, you know what? We'll start at the bottom. We'll start at the number 10 video. So the number 10 video was a video on the FN 509 LS Edge, the walkthrough. I ended up getting 3,600 views. The number 9 video was a short about can you swap a FN 509 CC Edge slide with a 509 LS slide. Spoiler alert, you can. So you can have a compact slide on a full size frame and vice versa. So go check that short out if you want to. But yeah, you can definitely do it. So you can rock the CC Edge on a LS frame. It's kind of cool looking actually. The number 8 video, it was a slow motion video I did with some ballistics gel and a 45 ACP. That was a lot of fun. I ended up building my gel from scratch. It was all organic. The bad part about that is it goes bad pretty fast. So the time it took to prep it and the money it took to get it going, it only lasts 5 or 6 different times, and then it's still there. It's so dark. It's just really hard to see through it anymore. So kind of quit doing the ballistics gel. So we'll see. We might bring it back depending on what we can find here. The number 7 video is an unboxing of the Scar. So I was kind of catering towards the newbies video, somebody that's new to the Scar platform. I didn't see a lot of videos out there. That's kind of what my season one was about, was just getting content out there that I couldn't find myself. So when I first got my Scar, I looked around and saw a bunch of people already have Gucci Scars out there, and it was just like, well, what am I looking for as a brand new person? I don't want to see what the end result is. So um, that's how that video came about. The number 6 videos, that was actually 4,300 views. The number 6 video is also about the Scar, and this is once I first got my Scar, I went ahead and disassembled it and cleaned it. So I took a video of that. That one got 4,600 views. The number 5 video is actually short. It was a FN reflex video that I did, and I built a holster for it. I actually built 2 holsters for it. Well, I turned that into a short, and that ended up being my fourth or my fifth biggest video. It got almost 5,000 views, 4990. So almost 5,000 views for that. So that was pretty cool to see. My number 4 video was a 509cc Edge when I installed my RMR and the Viridian Light onto it. That got 6,200 views for that CC Edge video. The number 3 video is also a short. This one was a universal magazine speed loader. So I just took one of my speed loaders, an ETS speed loader, and just loaded some magazines. It ended up getting 13,700 views. It was a 42-second video, and 73% of the people watched it to the end. So I thought that was pretty cool. The number 2 video, this was really cool. Number 2 video was the the 509cc Edge walkthrough. So when I first got my CC Edge, yeah, I just put a video on it. I think I was one of the early birds that got to it. But yeah, 29,000 views for that. I thought that was pretty impressive. So 29,000 views. Granted, I don't have 29,000 subscribers. That would have been nice, but I did get 29,000 views off that one. So that was by far my best full length video. And my number 1 video was actually a short, and it was how fast can you load 9mm ammo. So again, I used the ETS magazine loader, and I just loaded some, I think it was some Glock mags, some 33 round Glock mags. Yeah, it was a 44-second video. 81% of the people watched that to the end. I got 30,200 views on that. And that's my number 1 video. So I thought that was pretty cool. So looking at some of these, the top 3 for sure, well over 10,000 views each. Like I said, I don't have a camera guy. I don't have any video editing background, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. So I'm gonna pat myself on the back now. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So that's the quick recap on my first year. Now let's go over our plans for season 2. So plans for season 2. I'm going to try to hit the video editing a little harder. I don't know anything about it, so we're going to learn it. Then we're going to try to tackle some more shorts and maybe put a little more effort into the video production of it, and hopefully get some cleaner, crisper content out, and see how that does for you guys. Hopefully, I can get some content out that you guys are willing to watch. So, yeah. So, early plan for season 2 would be to up my video editing skills. Another plan for season 2 is the SCAR platform. I'm a huge fan of the SCAR platform. I have ARs, but SCAR just it's iconic. It's a SCAR. So I'm not done with the SCAR platform. My philosophy is there's a bunch of stuff out there that I can't find videos to, and I'm gonna go ahead and do videos on it. It might only get 1 view, might only get 2 views, but maybe other people out there is gonna go ahead and like it. So my plans for the SCAR is I do want to get the 5.56 conversion kit for it. So one thing I researched and learned is the reason why the 16S, at least my opinion, the reason why the 16S wasn't as popular as the 17 in the military is because the military, they ended up just getting a caliber conversion kit out of the 17. So they bought a bunch of 17s, then they did a caliber conversion kit down to a 5.56 as needed. So I'm going to put a caliber conversion kit together. That's my hopes for season 2. I don't want to spoil it. I'll let you guys watch the video when I get it done. But there's 3 major components to a caliber conversion kit, and I hope to do that in season 2. I also want to go ahead and swap out barrels on my 308. So I want to get the 20-inch barrel on the 308. My plan is to swap them out frequently. Basically, go hit the range, 16-inch barrel, swap it out to a 20, keep the same optics, same everything else. I'm hoping I can just adjust the dope depending on what the velocities and everything else is going to go off the 20-inch barrel. But that's one of my hopes, is to go and get a 20-inch barrel for that. I'm teeter-tottering on getting a 13-inch barrel for the 308, but then I have to register an SBR, and that's just, I don't know if I want to do that with the SCAR platform. So might do the 13-inch barrel. We'll see. But my plan is definitely the 20-inch barrel. There's some other things on the Scar. I've seen 2 videos out there. They weren't very detailed, but I've seen 2 other things with some really cool things on a Scar there. I'll leave those blank just in case I don't get to them. But if I do get to them, it's gonna be pretty cool. Another plan I'm gonna go ahead and plan I'm shooting for is season 2. Is basically season 2. I'm gonna call a season of caliber conversions. So I also have an FK Bruno. I've had an FK Bruno since they first came out. So this video is going to be 2.5, 3 years in the making. It's been a pretty wild ride with FK Bruno. And hopefully I'll get that video out here in season 2. I do have all 4 of the calibers. So the 7.5, the 10, the 40, which is the same barrel, and then the 9mm. So I do have that whole collection. So we'll see if I can get that video going here, because there's just a lot with what ended up happening with that. So it'll probably be a video series for the FK. Continue on with the theme of caliber conversions. I ended up getting a Thompson Center Dimension a while back. Well, of course they discontinued it now. I didn't know they were on the discontinuing block, or I would have done a lot better job of collecting barrels and stuff for it. So a quick recap on a Thompson Center. It's a bolt action gun, sub MOA and 100 yards is what they claim to fame. It's a fully adjustable trigger. I think it comes in right around 3 pounds or so. But yeah, they have upwards of 10 different swaps for that. They can go anywhere from a 223 all the way up to a 300 Winchester mag. I only have a few of the barrels. Like I said, I would have planned accordingly had I known they were getting discontinued. But every once in a while they do pop up on eBay, and I try to scoop them up there. But they usually demand a premium. So we'll see how many barrels I have by the time I do that video. But it's a really cool concept. I wish they would have kept that thing alive. And yeah, other than that, we're working on content. So a lot of the content's going to be for my pleasure. Like I said, it's like some of the Scar videos that I plan on doing. It might not get a lot of views. Nobody wants to swap out a 20-inch barrel, but I want to, because I've never seen anybody do it, and I want to do it. But I'm going to work on my content here. I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna work on my video editing skills, and hopefully I can bring you the content that I do bring. I hope it has a little more flair to it. That's kind of the idea here. I also want to start attacking the shorts. Things like shorts is a quick way of getting fame. There's some pretty new YouTube accounts out there, and I always compare mine to theirs. And of course, their video editing is just through the wall. Their content's pretty cool too. But yeah, some of these guys are doing 30, 45-second shorts, and they got millions of views on these videos because they're just good. So I'm going to try to work on that a little bit here this season. So hopefully I can get going with that here. And my last goal here, so it's kind of a funny story. It's unrelated, but I was just driving down the street one day, and this car was kind of whatever, just a car that had, just got married sign on the back of the window. Well, in that just got married sign, they also had their Venmo ID number, and I was like, "Hey, Venmo me." I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know how much money they got off of that, but they were advertising, "Yeah, I just got married. Here's my Venmo." So I wonder how many people threw them a couple bucks. So I know a lot of YouTubers do their content through Patreon and some of those other things. I don't know anything about those, but I got to think, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try the Venmo user ID here, see if I can get somebody to throw me a couple cents here, 50 cents or so here for a couple of different rounds or something. So I think that'd be kind of cool to get that out there, and that way, for those that do want to donate a penny or 50 cents or $1 or whatever it is for ammo or anything like that, then at least that gives me the opportunity to let you guys put your voice in there, of course, with valid shout outs and whatnot. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan for season 2. Yeah, sound off if season 2 seems lame, or if you have any ideas of some cool content for season 2. But that's kind of the general plan now, just kind of thinking hard about it. So yeah, season 1 was awesome. It was a hobby. I had no idea it was going to turn into what it is. So thank you for everybody that, even if you didn't subscribe. 227,000 people watched my video, so thank you 227,000 times. It's been a blast, and can't wait to see what season 2 brings. With that, we'll go ahead and stop rambling here. So thank you for season 1. Can't wait to see you guys follow along for season 2, and we'll see what that brings. This is Pound from Pound's Firearms, signing off.